I promise this isn't a bit. It's just 58 degrees in my apartment right now. Oh. Oh. Shit. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Waffle Wednesday. It is January 22nd, 2025, and I'm fucking freezing. So, our apartment is really old, and I mean like really old. The glass is like not even that thick. I doubt that there's much, if any, insulation in the walls. Our like heat works, but like it doesn't push hot air. It just like creates a hot aura around the heater, and then it just like stays hot right around where the heater is. It doesn't like disperse it. The best we got is just like pretending it's the zombie apocalypse and like putting blankets on the windows, and we got an electric blanket. We got 2 space heaters, but you can't put both the space heaters on at the same time because then you'll blow a fucking circuit. We're trying our best to stay warm in this apartment. Yeah, I'm cold. Did I mention that before? I'm really, really cold. Oh. So something fucked up happened yesterday. Like really, really fucked up. So as you guys know, I've been doing Uber on the side of me doing, you know, studio stuff, live stuff, whatever else I'm doing in the audio industry, right? I do Uber on the side. And I did a little bit yesterday in the morning from like 7 to like 10 or something like that. And nothing really notable happened. I had 3 or 4 rides and they were all pretty chill. One of the rides I was actually like stuck in traffic, like not moving on the interstate for about 10 minutes because there was an accident, and then, you know, police came and cleared it out so people could use one lane. It was like nothing I could really do there. Then there was like another guy who saw my GPS on my center console and he thought it was the GPS that I was using to get to like his destination, and he like kept telling me to like turn around and like go the other way because he was looking at the wrong GPS. And then when I explained to him that it's not the right GPS, that's the GPS I used to get to the city that I picked you up in because it was surging. He was like, oh, okay, my bad, sorry. Nothing really notable at all happened. And then I get home. Sorry, I just gotta itch my mustache. I don't know why I'm making that noise. So I get home and I take a little break like I usually do, get some lunch, hang out for a little bit, go back out, make some more money when it's a little busier. I get a message from Uber on my phone that says that I was reported for driving under the influence. And that came to a fucking shock to me because I have never driven under the influence, nor will I ever. That's kind of fucked up. They like suspended my account while they were investigating. So I panic. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? How do I like prove that I was not under the influence when I was driving a guy today? I don't have like a dash cam looking inside my car. At least then. Have one now. Learned a lesson yesterday. Jeez, man. I just messaged Uber back and I was like, look, I am really disheartened by this. I don't drive under the influence. I take my safety and my rider's safety very seriously. And for those of you that don't know, I've been doing Uber on and off since like 2016 or 2017. So I know what I'm doing when it comes to Uber. I would say that I am an expert at Uber. Ooh, that felt weird to say. That felt, ugh. I don't like that. Yeah. I have 3,500 trips, over 3,500 trips. I've been doing this a while, and I just hope that my history of me driving and, you know, the accolades that I've gotten through the Uber app over the years were enough to save me. Then I got an idea to just drive out to the Uber Greenlight hub in Chicago and go in person and just like show them like, dude, I'm not drunk, I'm not high, like I don't know what this is. I just need someone that has contact with corporate or like HR or something to like know that I'm not under the influence, and this dude just like, for whatever reason, reported this. I'm not going to insinuate that he was trying to scam and get a free ride, but historically that has happened a lot on the Uber app. I'm not following the Uber Reddit because it's a cesspool of entitled middle-aged people, and they just complain about literally everything, and I can't fucking stand it. But checking the Reddit, there was a lot of instances of people getting falsely reported for driving under the influence or harassing or assaulting riders, whatever it may be, just so that the riders could get a free ride. According to Uber's policy, that is like super duper not okay, and it is very illegal, and in instances they have pressed charges against riders for filing false reports like that, because, you know, accusing someone of driving under the influence is not just like a, oh yay, I get a free ride and maybe they get kicked off the app for a couple days. That's like a life-ruining accusation. Like, that gets reported to the taxis union, that gets reported to the city, that gets reported to the Department of Transportation. There's like a whole investigation, I assume, that comes with an accusation like that. And that is why I'm now being proactive, and I ordered a dash cam that's going to be filming inside the car, outside the car, and to the rear of the car, just to cover my ass. You know, I don't want that to ever happen to me again, where I'm like shit out of luck at the mercy of whoever is reviewing my case at Uber to make the determination that, yeah, he was not under the influence. January 31st, the very first EP that I ever mixed and mastered for a paying client is coming out. Really, really excited for everyone to hear it. I went to the school yesterday after I stopped by the Greenlight Hub, which, forgot to say this in the story before, I drove all the way to the Greenlight Hub just for them to flag me down on the road and say, hey, we're closed because it's really fucking cold out. It's like -5 degrees. So like, come back tomorrow. So I didn't even get to like plead a case in front of like Greenlight Hub. But anyway, back to the other thing that I'm talking about, which I already forgot what it was. Oh shit. What was I talking about? That's an interesting face. January 31st. January 31st, I went to the school and showed the EP to, you know, some of my mentors that taught me at SAE, who I look up to and revere, and I trust their opinion a lot. Gave some critical analysis to the mix. I went back home, I changed just a couple tiny little things, like just adjusting the volume knob up and down a little bit and adding some effects to the beat. The biggest problem with mixing music with a YouTube beat is it's always going to be low quality. And most producers, at least in my experience of using YouTube beats for my clients, don't know how to mix their own beats, and it all just sounds terrible. But whatever the client wants, client's gonna get, right? As long as they're paying for it. But I resent the files after I went home and adjusted them a little bit. Dude's really happy with it. He loves how it sounds. I like how it sounds. And I'm really excited to show the world what I can do. I also have an idea in the works. How do I want to explain this? I want to really push myself and push my limits. And with everything that I have, I want to try to do something really, really professional looking, really like amazing. I want to do like an interview with a couple people in the industry that I see as kind of masters of their own craft. And I don't really want to focus so much on like, how do you be a good mixing engineer? How do you do post-production? What is sound? I want to focus more on their personal stories and what led to them making the decision to get into the industry in the first place. Bring like a more humanized approach to music in the audio industry as a whole, and understand that all of us have a really similar passion of just wanting to create for the world. And I'm looking into what all it's going to take to do that. I need to understand a little more about lighting, color correction. I need to get way faster at editing. I need pretty decent cameras. I'm going to need a crew of people. I need professional audio, shotgun microphones, a pod track recorder. I need a lot of things for this to happen. So it's not going to happen anytime soon. But I really just want to do it just to prove to myself that I can make something very, very professional looking. Because I think I can. And if I think I can, I believe I can. And if I believe I can, I will. Therapy. I made a Discord. Remember a couple videos back I was like, hey, someone should make a Discord and do a thing, make this community that I'm trying to make. Well, I did the thing. And you can join it right now if you want. Just comment on this video or shoot me a DM on Instagram or text me if you have my number. If you don't have my number, don't text me. That's weird. But yeah, just get a hold of me. Everyone's welcome to the Discord. It's all just trying to collaborate and work together on projects, learn from each other. It's a judgment-free zone, non-judgmental place to just create whatever it is you want to create, however you want to create it. Let's do it together. We don't have to do it alone, right? Other than that, I got nothing. I mean, I'm cold. Maybe there is some other stuff I want to talk about, but the cold is really affecting my process of thinking. So I'm going to go try to warm up and try to stay warm while I edit this video for you guys. Hopefully I don't have to do too much editing. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel, supporting me, and I really appreciate every single one of you. This channel is slowly but surely growing. I'm getting more views from unique people around the world. I'm just glad that it's getting to the people that it needs to get to. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey Google, how do you do icicle effects in DaVinci Resolve? Huh?